right, welcome to another Art Talk. So today I wanted to talk about getting inspiration. And it can manifest in a lot of different ways, but my philosophy behind it is in order to even take action on anything, is you got to get inspired first, and that inspiration is going to lead to motivation, which leads to action. And I know some people will say, well, I need just to start taking action first, and then all of a sudden that leads to me getting motivated and exciting about something. And that can be true, that sometimes just physically just starting, all of a sudden a drawing, I can start to go, okay, I see this is something happening here. But what I want to express to you is that the way to just kind of get through those hurdles that you're not feeling inspired, you're not feeling motivated, you don't even want to take action, which is usually a common thing, is that it will start from the inspiration. And it could be so small to all of a sudden you could be at a restaurant eating and there you see someone walk by and that simple action inspires you by how they look. And you go, oh, wow, look at that person. I want to sketch that. Or otherwise, you keep it in your mind. And I've found for myself over and over again, that's always been the case. I have always been inspired. I walked through Comic-Con and I saw something someone did and that inspired me go, I'm going to create my own book. That was almost like what happened when I first created my own book. I saw someone else who had a book and it said, that inspired me to start doing it. And through that inspiration is what started to turn that motor. And I want you to think about it just like a car. It's like a spark plug in a car, right? You cannot start the motor of a car without the spark plug, without that initial spark. And that's what inspiration is. It's about an initial spark. What is that thing that's going to do that? We don't always know. You don't always know. You could be looking through to open up your internet and start looking, and there might be an image there, and that image inspires you. You might sort of see that someone's posted something on social media. They were doing figure drawing, and that inspired you. Maybe they were drawing horses or whatever it may be, and that inspired you to cowboys where you say I'm going to do that too. So you can see that the inspiration is going to oftentimes be that initial spark. Now, getting that inspiration is hard to say. Where'd you get that? Did you come to one of my talks? I can guarantee you're going to get inspired. But when you just have to put yourself out there, you got to be willing to pretty much get up out of bed in the morning. You got to be willing to get out there in nature, just walking, and that might really help you. Just go out for lunch and you might get inspired someplace. Making sure more than anything that you're part of a community, and that's why one of the biggest assets that I put into the Silver Drawing Academy was community, to make sure that we're meeting up every week, 6 times a month, right? It goes beyond just once a week. Just making sure that you put it into some sort of environment that inspires you to just, okay, you're right, I got to do something, I got to get moving. If wherever you live in the world, if you're unable to just take classes or anything else, just really digging and trying to find that community. And I would encourage you to not give up on finding live classes. And usually it's live classes in the figure drawing aspect, because by being involved in something, and it could be a gallery show, anything is going to inspire you. You might go to that gallery show and you're going to see, oh my God, look at these pieces of artwork. That inspires me. I want to start my own paintings. I want to do this. Go to the toy store and look at all the toys. Maybe you have an idea for creating your own game that maybe you can kickstart or do something, doing just tabletop games. I don't know. It's unlimited if you allow yourself to think that way and say, you know what? Inspiration is everywhere. Inspiration is life. I got to get out. I got to move my body. And by moving is what's going to just start to cause that inspiration. So these are going to be very important things. So you're not making excuses as to that you don't get inspired, you're not motivated, you can't take action. We have to eliminate that way of thinking and say, yeah, I'm not feeling it today. I'm not feeling that thing that I want to feel. That inspiration just comes from pulling that book off the shelf and going, okay, there's something there. Maybe this inspires me to draw hands today that I was always just neglecting and putting off. And these are the things that we got to force ourselves to do in order to lead to that next step, in order to go through those phases, which I believe are the core things, because I wrote a list of all the things for me that really moved me into action. And that was putting together my portfolio was led by inspiration. Making my first book was led by inspiration. Creating this art school was created by inspiration. There's so many things that I've done in my life that have been inspired through inspiration. Really, it's the same thing we're saying here. So that's what I want you to really try to just hold on to. Just try to think about what inspires you. Find it, research it, go out there and get it. I guarantee you it'll give you a little something, start that motor within inside you, which is going to lead to that action, which is the most important thing to just get anything done. Otherwise, you're not going to have any result of anything. You're not going to have the things that you want in life if you're not taking action. So that's extremely important. All right. So that's it for today. Make it a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.